A lot of the backrooms levels that get the most attention on YouTube from me and others are dangerous. Maybe they have like horrifically scary environments, or maybe they have creatures that want to eat you while you're alive, or something else entirely. You never know. But the level that I'm going to be talking about today is legitimately the safest level that I've ever gone over, probably in the last 2 years, and maybe actually forever. That's right, today I will be talking about Backrooms level 280, aka the Blue Serenity. This level is amazing. The aesthetic is amazing. Leave a like if you enjoy safe levels with no entities. I know a lot of you do. Without any more talking, let me just go ahead and hop right to the video, shall we? Level 280 of the Backrooms has been given a Class 0 difficulty. It's nice to see that after so long. But it's been given Class 0 for having an easy exit, no environmental risks, and no hostile entities. The level itself is extremely cozy, and it has elements of Rcdesklab Arrow in its aesthetics, which is a very nostalgic aesthetic and design and architecture and media from the early 2000s. I'll unpack all that later. But first, let me explain the layout of the entire place. 280 is known in the Backrooms as Blue Serenity, and it is a huge expanding area that looks to be a marine observatory or aquarium or museum type place. The level has rooms and hallways and corridors and lobby areas that shoot off into different directions, and you can explore all of them at your own pace. But the majority of the design inside the level has this watery calmness to it, this aquarium aesthetic. The blue lights in the ceiling give this soft, luminous glow. The fish swimming around in the tanks are very relaxing, and there's literally just nothing that's dangerous here. All of the aquariums that are inside the level, in the walls or in the ceiling or whatever, have different fish species that live inside of them. Some of these species are from real life, like the typical ones you'd see, flounders and whatnot and all that, but others are unique, unknown fish that we don't even know exist. So there's a kind of just random new species here. That's another cool thing about this level. The decorations and the structure of this level is pretty simple. It's got the elements of Rcdesklab Arrow architecture with the very rounded edges on furniture and very cool, soft colors, and it really just seems so relaxing to be here. I cannot get over that enough. I mean, the level is known far and wide amongst wanderers in the Backrooms for how relaxing it is. The lighting, the different seats, the couches, and the benches that you might find, all of that paired with the calm bubbling of the water tanks, it's just very nostalgic and safe feeling. There's no secret trap like some levels do, where they fake being safe and then are dangerous. There's no entity scare here. It's just genuine safety. The temperature inside this aquarium's hallways are completely comfortable as well. They're not hot, they're not cold, it's just right. Like the Goldilocks bears, this is the right perfect temperature. But that was the basic overall design of the level. Just an aquarium complex that's very vibey and very relaxing, with normal temperatures, soft carpets, and a cool aesthetic. But now I want to talk about the actual layout of the expanse. The level seems to repeat in how it's shaped and decorated, just with very slight variations in each repetition. So you could be in a large aquarium room, walk down a hallway, and go to another large aquarium room, and that one will be slightly different. There are other smaller rooms and hallways that branch off from the main corridor as well, and you can enter these rooms, relax in these rooms, even sleep in these rooms. I'll talk more about that later though. But these are more intimate and more alone. So if you want to be, just by yourself with these walls around you, go to these smaller rooms. They typically take the appearance of a office building or a break room or a snack room. The only bad or confusing part of this level is that if you walk around for a really long time and you kind of follow the hallways and twists and turns and stuff, you might actually get lost from the path that you meant to follow, but it doesn't really matter because this level's safe anywhere you go, so it's not like you're gonna turn into a wretch or anything. On that same note, this level actually offers a unique kind of help that most levels don't. In fact, most levels do the opposite of help you. This one helps you. Since the entire area seems to be like this aquarium museum from real life, there just so happens to be maps on the layout of the museum inside the level. These maps can tell you where you're at, and they can help you navigate how to get around. Walking even deeper into the aquarium, you might find sections that have consumable foods and liquids. Small cafes and snack places and that sort of thing with vending machines exist, just like you'd find in a real aquarium, although these are not staffed by people. They don't have any employees working there or anything. Instead, the produce just kind of puts itself there. It appears randomly. Usually the liquids here are only almond water, but there can be actual foods from real life. There's also randomly segmented first aid closets that you can use if for some reason you need it. Another unique property possessed by 280 is that it is different than any other area in how you enter it. You know, most levels you can kind of get to by walking through a door or no clipping or whatever, but for this level, any wanderer who enters has to do so through sleep, and they have to wake up from that extremely deep sleep to be here. If you do that, you'll wake up lying on one of those curved benches or couches, and you'll just look around and see this aquarium with the bubbling lights and the soft music playing in the background. You'll feel like you just had the best sleep of your life. You'll feel energized and relaxed at the same time. It'll be perfect. And once you get up, you can kind of walk around and explore the level, and it's just a nice break from the horror of the backrooms. It's also essentially confirmed that 2 wanderers cannot meet on this level, so you can't go here with your friend or anything. No matter how hard you try, it's just one person at a time, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Who needs people anyway? The feeling that I just described that you get when you wake up from the sleep at the start of the level has been called the wave of peace effect. And this is just an utter calmness that most people in the backrooms don't get. Because in the backrooms, you're always tense. You're always not relaxed. You're always on edge, you know, looking how to escape this horrible situation you're in, trying to get out of the crippling loneliness. But here, all your muscles relax. You will not be on edge anymore, and the anxiety and worry just drifts away, and all the sadness and anger you have just dissipates. The atmosphere of the level, plus that peace effect, gives this secure and comfortable feeling to anybody that comes here, and this is one of the only levels that does that, minus maybe the level 11 effect. It's liminal, it's empty, it's lonely, but in the best way possible. I mean, you're just walking around this aquarium. That sounds amazing. I love aquariums, by the way. Only sucky part of this level is that you cannot stay here for long. Less than a day, in fact, and that's because after about 8 hours of walking around the level, tiredness will begin to set in. That calm atmosphere, the noises, the solitude, the nostalgia, it'll make your eyes droopy and heavy, and you'll begin to fall into exhaustion. Once you fall asleep and you wake up, you will no longer be here on level 280. You'll instead be on another watery level somewhere, which does really suck because it would be awesome to have like an extended stay here so you could continue to explore, but, you know, who cares? It kicks you out when you're sleeping. That's what it does. This level is like some sort of intermission between the dangers of the backrooms. It's a safe haven. It's like an oasis in the desert, kinda. It offers an entire 8 hours, an entire day of relaxation and peace without having to worry about anything. Only for that single day. And because of that, you have to make the most of it. You can try to stay awake and avoid sleeping as long as you can, but it typically doesn't work and you'll succumb to sleep anyways. This entire expanse of level 280 is kind of what I imagine the inside of a lava lamp would look like a blue lava lamp. It's so mesmerizing, it's liminal, it's relaxing, just the perfect liminal space to explore. And if you do want to enter and explore this level, you can do so by falling into a deep sleep on any level in the backrooms, and by doing this, you will get a small chance of entering here. And of course, to exit, you just have to sleep again. Now, I love this level for all the reasons I've said so far, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I know I do that sometimes, but genuinely, this is one of my top 5 levels of the last few months, if not the last years, and I know it's definitely one of the safest levels that I've covered in a long time. So let me know if you want more safe levels. Let me know if you'd stay here on this level to explore it. It's literally a Frutiger Arrow design paradise. I love that aesthetic, and this level is the embodiment of it, you know? Leave a like if you enjoyed the level and my explanation of it. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed the video, just comment below other stuff you'd like me to do, other stuff you'd like me to go over. Check below as well for the information on this level, the details and all that. While you're down there, check out my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, my other channel, Spoogly, the usual spill. Y'all know it by now. Hopefully y'all are getting ready for Broogmas. I'm super excited. December is only a month away. Less than a month away, actually, just a few weeks. And I'm super excited for Broogmas. I know a lot of you look forward to that every year, and I do as well. But with all that said, I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.